It's Braves baseball on the show, and it starts right now. John Smoltz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And that one just missed outside. And we're just underway from Atlanta. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Atlanta right after this. Randy Wolf, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Stepping into the box, Rafael Percal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two of the best bats. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Rollins. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we get underway tonight from the former home of the Braves. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And another foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kenny Lofton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Here it comes, 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. Got it. On the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 2-0. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Into the box now, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Lofton leads off second with one gone in the inning. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Thome, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman. So 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Pat Burrell, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1. The Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Randy Wolf gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Furcal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ryan Jordan.
Stepping in now, Brian Jordan. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Jordan is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Now the 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Abreu is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Utley is there, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Striding into the box, Chase Utley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Utley playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Called a strike there. 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jordan moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Now to the plate, Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Mike Lieberthal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Giles scoops it up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Julio Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Julio Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Franco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 2-1. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Ryan Langerhans. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now, Eddie Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Grounded to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Marcus Giles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is after it. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Randy Wolf. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. For call. He's there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle for Paul, ranging up the middle, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. On the move is Lofton. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back to the former home of the Braves following this. Leading off the inning, John Smoltz. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Furcal. He reached on a single in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Into the box, Brian Jordan. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and the runner back safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running in the dirt here. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Line drive to center field, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Bobby Abreu.
Right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Jordan on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Digging in to try it again, Jim Thome. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Pat Burrell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Thome stands at first with 1 out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Chase Utley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Polanco. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Popped him up. Giles onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Andrew Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Abreu is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Julio Franco. Lays off 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ryan Langerhans. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher, Eddie Perez.
At the plate, Eddie Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Franco on second. Langerhans at first, 1 gone. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Marcus Giles. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Giles, 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Ah, 3-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Popped him up. Tome in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting, Hector.
So here now is the pitcher, John Smoltz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher to give them a 1-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in two, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
Into the box, Rafael Percal. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
hard towards center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder,
Digging in, Brian Jordan. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Abreu will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 1. Ready now, Mike Lieberthal. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Randy Wolf. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This one's flared toward left center for call. Into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jimmy Rollins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jordan is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lieberthal finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Jones is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Andruw Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Ripped on the ground to first. Tome comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman, Julio Franco.
Digging in and looking for more, Julio Franco. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Braves, as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, Kenny Lofton. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Another 0-2 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Bobby Abreu. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, Jim Thome. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Atlanta right after this. Ryan Madson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Ryan Madson.
Now at the plate, Ryan Langerhans.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder, Ryan Langerhans.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. In now, Eddie Perez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Madsen is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, John Smoltz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rafael.
Digging in, Rafael Furcal. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 33, Brian Jordan.
So striding in, Brian Jordan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Langerhans on third. Perez at second. Furcal on at first with 2 down. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves will strand 3, and it's still 3-1. Back here on the show. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Adam Bernero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Adam Bernero.
Leading off the inning, Pat Burrell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Chase Utley. Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 27.
Colon takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. Colon, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bouncer to the left side for call. Ranges to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Mike Lieberthal. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ryan Howard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Ryan Howard.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Langerhans going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Standing in now, Jimmy Rollins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Kenny Lofton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Three and 2 now. Set. Here's the 3 and 2, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another shot now. Kenny Lofton, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Howard, the runner at third. Rollins on at second with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Into the box, Bobby Abreu. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Now the 2-1. On the move is Lofton. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways. The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jorge Sosa will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now. Jim Thome. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Two balls and no strikes.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 7th inning stretch time here in Atlanta. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 3. Jeff Geary gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeff Geary.
Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Chipper Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Lieberthal shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
In now, Andruw Jones. Ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Three and 0 now. .30 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Julio Franco, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And it's 1-2. Jones, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. Utley over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Ryan Langerhans.
Striding in, Ryan Langerhans. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Two out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Braves strand 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Leading off the inning, Pat Hurl, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And now a pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Chase Utley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jones moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Polanco, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. None out, runners at first and second. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So digging in now, Mike Lieberthal. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jason Michaels will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Burrell at third. Utley over at second. Lieberthal is over at first with one away. That misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Jimmy Rollins. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Three and 0 now. Kenny Lofton would be next. Two out, bases loaded. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton. This is popped up. Sosa is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves 3. Aaron Fultz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Aaron Fultz.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Perez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pop high in the air. Utley waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge
Johnny Estrada will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Estrada.
Right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Perez leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Utley ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Rafael Furcal.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Furcal. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Kevin Grabowski enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Bobby Abreu. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Bobby Abreu.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Jim Thome, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for ball three. Here it comes. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit out towards second. Giles fields it cleanly, and there are two away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Pat Burrell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pat Burrell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So stepping in, Chase Utley. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Standing in now, Polanco. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Burrell on second. Utley at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Stepping in for the Braves, Brian Jordan. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Jordan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 10, Chipper Jones.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Andrew Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with 1 down. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And he is in there.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've got 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Billy Wagner takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 13, Billy Wagner. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 4.
Into the box now, Julio Franco. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
The next at bat for Atlanta, Ryan Langerhans. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the stretch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, captain Eddie Perez.
Stepping up now, Eddie Perez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Lofton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And a relay home, and he is safe as he beats the play at the plate, and it's now a 7-5 ball game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Marcus Giles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Franco at second. Langerhans on at first with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Final strike for the Braves. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Kevin Grabowski is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more,
what a way to end it.
ShowNation.com.
A walk-off by Marcus Giles ends it.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error.
Coming up next is the Colorado Rockies and Milwaukee Brewers. Root Sports has this game in coverage. Ben Sheets and Jason Jennings. Well, game 2 of this live stream doubleheader between the Rockies and the Brewers.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jason Jennings, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, Brady Clark, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Junior Spivey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Lyle Overbay, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A 1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. hit weekly back to the mound. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Ben Sheets, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Miles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hardy from shallow center. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball. The 3-1. Taken high and deep to right. Jenkins going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, third baseman, Todd Helton.
Striding in for the Rockies, Todd Helton. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. Down the first baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Preston Wilson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Helton rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Wilson stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Carlos Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Lee is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So striding forward now, Jeff Jenkins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Right side. And that's through for a hit.
Yep, he made it.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box, Damian Miller, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
1-1, here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Quasser over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
He waits. Now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. First and second now, one man out. Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here now the 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead from Denver right after this. Standing in, Dustin Moore.
Leading out for the Rockies, right fielder, Dustin Moore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a breaking ball stays outside. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jenkins is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So coming to the plate, Jeff Baker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In now, J.D. Fosser, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Fosser, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Baker stands at first with 1 out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. Tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jason.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jason Jennings. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Up around the face.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Nope,
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1. is in there for strike number 2.
3-2.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Colorado. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, James Hardy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Hardy.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Standing in now, Ben Sheets. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit in the air to left field. Holiday moves over. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Stepping in now, Brady Clark. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Baker over to his left, and that's the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman, Junior Spivey.
Next for Milwaukee, Junior Spivey. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lyle Overbay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Overbay stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Baker trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Oh, that's foul.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. All even now at 1-1. At the plate, Aaron Miles. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aaron Miles.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Into the box now. Clint Barmes seared down the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Number 19, Todd Helton.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Helton, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Preston Wilson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Matt Holliday. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Right over the middle, knee high. Runners at the corners, two men out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Sinking liner toward left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Helton over at second. Holliday at first. Two out in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A couple of hits lead to one in the inning for Colorado. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Brewers 1. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Carlos Lee. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Sliced hard on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Now batting, Jeff Jenkins. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line towards center field. Wilson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, catcher, Damian Miller.
Now in the box, Damian Miller. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. Nothing in 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Holiday sprinting after it, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batter, third base.
Standing in now, Russell Branyan.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Stepping in now, James Hardy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hit in the air out to center field. Wilson moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, pitcher, Ben Sheets.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Ben Sheets. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Branyan at second with 2 down. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box, Brady Clark, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
3 runs already home here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Jeff Baker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now for Colorado, J.D. Plosser. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batter, the pitcher, Jason Jennings.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jason Jennings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Miles. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Settling in now, Junior
Leading out for the
Spivey.
Brewers, second baseman, Junior Spivey.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Lyle Overbay. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Kim, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 49.
In now, Carlos Lee. 0-1 the count. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Overbay, the runner at second with 1 away. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Jeff Jenkins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Clint Barmes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Clint Barmes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Todd Helton is on deck. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Todd Helton, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 on the ground to the left side, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Preston Wilson. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner. None out, runners at first and second. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Clark is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Matt Holliday.
Into the box, Matt Holliday. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And there's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Barmes on second. Helton at first. 1 gone. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Dustin Moore, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Damian Miller, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 1-0 home. Tap down the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Russell Branyan. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
James Hardy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Holiday waits on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead this one 4-2. Wes Obermuller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Wes Obermuller.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeff Baker. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Baker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, catcher, J.D. Blosser.
Striding into the box, J.D. Blosser. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Brad Hawk will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Brad Hawk.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Aaron Miles, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
That's a ball.
And fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Lee coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Marcos Carbajal is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Marcos Carbajal.
Jeff Cirillo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Brady Clark.
Now to the plate, Brady Clark. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Digging in now, Junior Spivey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. from the stretch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Now at the plate, Lyle Overbay. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Carlos Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Into the box, Jeff Jenkins.
Jenkins.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 7 and the Rockies 2. Ricky Metallico gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ricky Metallico.
Leading off the inning, Clint Barmes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Clint Barmes.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Todd Helton is on deck. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Clint Barmes sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Todd Helton, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Clark is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, center fielder, Preston Wilson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Preston Wilson. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. On the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ryan Spire's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Ryan Spire.
Now at the plate, Damian Miller.
Leading out for the Brewers, catcher, Damian Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman, Russell
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Branyan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barmes has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
will bat number 7, shortstop, James Hardy.
Now at the plate, James Hardy. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still 1 pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Wes Helms will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hardy is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and two now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Brewers strand 1. They're on top 7-2. Mike Adams is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
43, Mike Adams.
Leading off the inning, Matt Holliday, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matt Holliday.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Dustin Moore, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Clark is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeff Baker.
Striding in once again, Jeff Baker. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Fuentes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 40.
Luis Gonzalez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in to try it again, Brady Clark. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Center fielder, Brady Clark.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Standing in now, Junior Spivey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fuentes is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Clark on at first, nobody out. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Lyle Overbay. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. to first. Scooped up. There's one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Carlos Lee, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Milwaukee leaves one. They're on top 7-2. Striding in to start the 9th, J.D. Quasser, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Captain, J.D. Quasser.
He's set and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Hardy takes it in. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Luis Gonzalez.
At the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. And that misses, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Aaron Miles, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Ben Sheets earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 13 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.